Someone is praying to hug, kiss and marry you. Here's the truth. If you've been waking up lately with a deep sense of longing in your spirit, as if someone somewhere is thinking about you with tears in their eyes and prayers on their lips, is your divine confirmation. Welcome, beloved. Whether this is your first time here or you've been walking with us on this spiritual journey, I welcome you with open arms and a heart full of light. This is Angel Code Message Channel, where divine timing meets divine truth. May the peace of God rest on you as you listen. If this message begins to stir something sacred within you, gently subscribe and turn on the bell so you never miss a whisper from heaven again. And if you feel led right now, type in the comments, "I believe." Let the heavens see your faith in motion. That simple act is a spiritual agreement, a small key unlocking great doors. Now, breathe. Quiet your thoughts for a moment, because what I'm about to share isn't just a message, it's a spiritual alignment. You're not here by accident. There's someone right now praying to God for the chance to hold your hand, to embrace you in love, and to build a life with you that heaven itself has ordained. And the angels say, it's closer than you think. You've waited. You've been patient through the seasons of silence. You've watched others be chosen, celebrated, and united, while you remained hidden. But beloved, your hiding was never rejection, it was divine protection. God has been preserving you, sheltering you from connections that would drain your destiny. The delay was not a denial, it was God's love in disguise. Isaiah 43:19 echoes in this moment. See, I am doing a new thing. Now it springs up, do not perceive it. There is a new thing unfolding, holy love, that has been maturing behind the veil of time. This person, this divine counterpart, has been praying to find you. Not someone like you, not a version of you. They may not even know your name yet, but your soul is already familiar to theirs. They are wealthy not just in material possessions, but in emotional depth and spiritual hunger. And yes, they are younger than you. Maybe not by much, maybe by enough that your logical mind would raise a brow. But the Spirit of God says, age is a number, obedience is eternal. This person's heart is ripe with reverence. Their youth is balanced by divine wisdom, and their humility qualifies them more than any title ever could. Do not let fear sabotage this blessing before it fully arrives. Ecclesiastes 3:11 reminds us, He has made everything beautiful in its time. Divine timing is now aligning, and the angels are clearing paths that have been blocked for years. God is not late. God is perfect. Let this confirmation settle in your spirit. They've been through their own fire, purified through disappointment, shaped by broken promises, humbled by delayed dreams. Just like you, they've battled rejection and betrayal. And just like you, they've learned that true love is not rushed, it's revealed. They've seen false love. They've seen surface-level attention. But their soul longs for something deeper, something sacred. And you, beloved, are the answer to their prayer. Genesis 2:18 declares, it is not good for man to be alone. I will make a helper suitable for him. You are that suitable helper, not to complete them, but to align with them. And they are being shaped to be your partner in purpose, not just your companion in pleasure. Take a moment and ask yourself, could this be what you've been sensing lately? Have you noticed an increase in your dreams, a strange stirring in your heart, a name you've never heard repeating in your spirit? These are signs, and you're not imagining them. The angels say, prepare your heart. A divine introduction is coming. It won't be flashy. It won't feel forced. It will feel like coming home. There will be peace in their presence, clarity in their words, honor in their intentions. And you'll recognize them, not because of what they say, but because of how your spirit reacts. There will be an overwhelming knowing one that doesn't come from your flesh, but from your spirit. Psalm 37:4 gives us this promise. Delight yourself in the Lord, and He will give you the desires of your heart. This desire, this deep yearning to be seen, known, and loved, isn't selfish. It's sacred, and God placed it within you for a reason. But let's talk about your past. Those scars you carry like invisible tattoos. The wounds of being overlooked, underestimated, and undervalued. They still whisper lies when you try to hope again. But God says those lies are being silenced. The rejection you faced was divine redirection. The prosperity you feared would never commit's already in motion. Because this union isn't just romantic, it's redemptive. This person is coming with restoration in their hands, not to fix you, but to walk with you into fullness. They carry favor, influence, and resources. But they're not looking to boast, they're looking to bless. And they'll see you as the treasure God designed you to be, not the burden others mishandled. Proverbs 18:22 tells us, "He who finds a wife finds a good thing and obtains favor from the Lord." This favor will not only rest on your relationship, will overflow into your family, your finances, your future. This is a generational blessing, not a temporary romance. Let this truth soak into your soul. You are being prayed for right now, by name, by a heart that beats for yours without even knowing why. Someone is crying out to God, asking for the moment they can embrace you, kiss you, marry you. And God is answering that cry through you. Take another breath. This isn't fantasy. Faith. And faith is the substance of things hoped for. Hebrews 11:1 says, "Now faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen." You may not see them yet, but they are already on their way. Stay in the posture of expectation. Stay in gratitude, because gratitude attracts what fear repels. Thank God now for what is still manifesting. Worship before the wedding, praise before the promise. Celebrate the invisible because heaven is making it visible. And beloved, don't let insecurity speak louder than prophecy. Concerns about your age, your past, your appearance, or your worth, they are irrelevant in the eyes of your Creator. Beloved, lean in closer because heaven is still speaking. You may not fully understand the depth of what's unfolding behind the veil, but the Spirit of the Lord wants you to know this. Your name is on someone's altar. A sincere heart, perhaps, younger than you, is on their knees, on their knees, asking for God to bring them a partner who understands their soul, honors their calling, and reflects the purity of divine love. That partner is you. God is doing something unusual in this season. He is matching people not by human standards, but by heaven's design. You see, while the world looks at compatibility in age, income, or appearances, God looks at assignment, at alignment, at agreement in spirit. 1 Samuel 16:7 reminds us, "Man looks at the outward appearance, but the Lord looks at the heart." And the heart God is bringing into your life has already been refined by fire. They've had opportunities to settle, but they chose to wait. They've been admired by many, but they didn't feel seen. They've known temporary pleasure, but they're hungry for eternal purpose. And when they meet you, they will know that heaven has answered. You've been hidden, not because you were forgotten, but because the one searching for you wasn't. ready to see you. But now, they're becoming spiritually awakened. The veil is lifting. The scales are falling. Their heart is aligning with the frequency of yours. They are being drawn to you, even now. Take a moment and ask yourself, what if they've already been shown your face in a dream? Because yes, the angels have been speaking to them to dot in quiet moments. They've felt a pull to someone they haven't met yet. They've started dreaming of a partner who feels like safety and fire at the same time, who speaks softly, yet shakes their world. They may not have the full picture, but they've heard the whispers. Prepare. It's almost time. Isaiah 32:21 says, "Whether you turn to the right or to the left, your ears will hear a voice behind you saying, 'This is the way, walk in it.'" This voice has been guiding both of you toward each other through detours, through delays, through disappointment. But now, the time is ripe. The person coming is not perfect, but they are prepared. They will love you with intention, not confusion. They will honor you in private and in public. They will not flinch at your fire or tremble at your calling. They will celebrate the depth of your spirit, not shrink from it, because God has built them for you, and you, beloved, have been built through every storm for them. Every heartbreak wasn't a waste. Every no was protection. Every tear watered the soil where this divine love is about to bloom. Romans 8:28 proclaims, "And we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love Him, who have been called according to His purpose." That includes the pain, that includes the loneliness, that includes the nights you wondered if love was even part of your story. But heaven is writing a better story than you imagined. You've been prepared in silence, trained in surrender, called in the wilderness. And now you are being positioned in purpose. This connection will not just restore what was lost, will resurrect what was dead. Yes, your joy is coming back. Your hope is being restored. Your trust in love is being renewed. And the angels are rejoicing even now, because two flames are being guided toward divine collision. There will be signs along the way. Some may seem subtle at first. Sense of déjà vu when you meet. A shared scripture that appears multiple times. A stranger affirming something you've only prayed in private. Even unexpected financial breakthroughs or healed family dynamics may begin to unfold as heaven clears space for this union. Isaiah 45:2 says, "I will go before you and make the crooked paths straight. I will break in pieces the gates of bronze and cut the bars of iron." That's what God is doing right now, straightening the path, clearing the blockages, and removing anything that once delayed your promise. You'll know it's them, not just by how they pursue you, but by how your spirit finds rest in their presence. There will be no pressure to perform, no fear of rejection, just peace, divine peace, the kind that transcends all understanding. They'll speak life into your dry places. They'll listen to your silence. They'll see beyond your beauty and recognize the brilliance of your soul. Let this confirmation settle in your spirit and let go of the fear that it's too late, the fear that you're too complicated, too different, too much. You are not too much. You are enough, exactly as you are. You are the answered prayer someone has been preparing for. Your softness will be honored. Your strength will be celebrated. Your mind will be cherished. Your spirit will be protected. Zephaniah Jamtiga, Lawa 17 speaks over you. The Lord your God is with you, the mighty warrior who saves. He will take great delight in you. In his love, he will no longer rebuke you, but will rejoice over you with singing. That's the kind of love that's coming, one that reflects the joy of heaven. So begin preparing, not out of desperation, but expectation. Clean your space, not for them, but for you. Reconnect with your joy. Return to your worship. Cultivate your gifts. Realign with your vision. Because when they come, they will not complete youth. They will complement the version of you that heaven already called whole. Start thanking God for what your eyes haven't seen, but your spirit has discerned. Say aloud, even now, God, thank you for aligning me with the one who honors. Beloved, pause, and let this truth breathe in your heart. You are already loved, even now, before the meeting, before the message, before the first embrace. Your soul is wrapped in love that transcends time. Because in the realm of the Spirit, this connection already exists. Heaven has seen it, angels have rejoiced over it, and God has declared it is good. There's someone, somewhere, aligning their life to receive you. They are praying with tears of sincerity, asking God to make them worthy, not perfect, but ready. They may not even fully know who they're praying for, but their spirit longs to honor you, to hold you, to kiss you with covenant, not convenience. And yes, when the moment comes, they will recognize you by the peace that falls when you speak, the softness in your eyes, the authority in your walk, the way your presence makes the world feel still. Genesis ADA tells us that Isaac went out to meditate in the field one evening, and he looked up and saw Rebekah. At that same moment, she looked up and saw him. There was no struggle, no manipulation, no delay, just divine alignment. That's the kind of moment being prepared for you. The moment when you both look up and finally see what heaven has been forming all along. But don't be surprised if it happens differently than you imagined. This love story may unfold in simplicity. It might not come wrapped in fireworks or fairy tales, but it will come with clarity, confirmation, and calm. Because when God writes the story, it doesn't come to confuse, it comes to confirm. Let this confirmation settle in your spirit. You'll feel a spiritual yes in their presence. It will feel like something ancient and familiar is awakening, as if your soul has been waiting lifetimes to finally rest in theirs. That's not fantasy, that's destiny. That's what happens when divine timing meets prepared hearts. Ecclesiastes 4:9-10 says, "Two are better than one. If either of them falls, one can help the other up." You've walked alone long enough. You've carried heavy callings, made hard decisions, stood through silent battles, and now God is sending reinforcement in the form of love. Not a distraction, not a detour, a destiny partner, someone who will cover you in prayer, speak life into your spirit, and walk beside you through joy and fire. This person has been assigned, not just attracted. The spiritual preparation you've both endured wasn't in vain. The pain, the waiting, the refining. God has used every ounce of it to make sure neither of you repeats cycles from the past. This isn't a rebound, this is restoration. And yes, the opposition has tried hard to block this union. The enemy has sent counterfeits, delays, doubt, even spiritual warfare disguised as confusion. But heaven is now releasing divine protection. Isaiah 54:17 declares, "No weapon formed against you shall prosper." That includes the weapons that once worked, the patterns that once broke you, the words that once made you feel unworthy. Will not work this time, because this love is covered. This union is shielded. Angels are surrounding your destiny with fire, and every lie that tried to convince you you're unlovable is being destroyed by truth. You are not hard to love. You are just waiting for someone built to handle the weight of your calling. Let that truth sink in. It's okay if this message makes you cry. Those tears are not weakness, they are the waters of confirmation. They're clearing the soil of your soul, preparing you to receive what heaven is about to deliver. God has heard every silent prayer, every whispered, "When is it my turn?" And the answer is echoing now. Your time is near. Take a moment and breathe in this next truth. Someone is praying not just for a spouse, but for you. They're asking for a partner who understands their purpose, someone they can build legacy with, someone who will walk into rooms with them, not behind them, someone who will protect their name in private and lift their spirit in public. They are tired of games, tired of guessing. They are ready for God's choice. And beloved, you are that choice. Psalm 84:11 says, "No good thing will he withhold from those who walk uprightly." This relationship, this person is one of those good things. Not perfect, but good, healthy, holy, covered, ordained. So here's what to do now. Start preparing your spirit like it's already done. Worship as if the prayers have been answered. Thank God for a name you haven't heard yet. Make space in your heart, even in your home, not out of desperation, but expectation. Expect emails that shift things. Expect divine meetings. Expect healing conversations. Expect your discernment to grow sharper, because when this person shows up, you'll want to greet them from a place of wholeness, not wounds. Let God finish the final touches in your heart. Forgive those who couldn't love you right. Release what didn't last. And stop entertaining the counterfeit versions of what you're truly worthy of. Because heaven cannot deliver the authentic while your arms are wrapped around a distraction. Your person is praying for you to have the courage to let go of what doesn't match your future. They are preparing for you with pure motives, so prepare for them with a pure heart. Let this confirmation settle in your spirit. Your union is not just for romance, it is for revelation. It will reveal God's faithfulness. It will be a sign to others that obedience brings blessing. It will inspire those. Let this moment stretch across your spirit like a sunrise after a long, quiet night. You've carried questions. Will I be chosen? Will anyone love me fully? Does God see the ache beneath my strength? And the answer is rising now. Yes, you are seen. You are chosen. You are loved beyond comprehension. Not just by God, but by the soul He's been preparing to meet yours. This is not the beginning of a love story. It's the continuation of one heaven wrote before you were born, before you were wounded, before they left, before you ever whispered. Your first prayer for a spouse. God had already seen the two of you walking side by side, fulfilling a purpose far greater than romantic companionship. This is a union that will shake the very atmosphere of the spaces you step into. You were not designed to settle in situations that don't honor your essence. And now, heaven is sending someone who will not only see your light, they will protect it. You may not have believed this level of love was possible, but God says it is, and more than that, it's on its way. Isaiah 55:11 reminds us, "So is my word that goes out from my mouth. It will not return to me empty, but will accomplish what I desire and achieve the purpose for which I sent it." This word, this promise of divine union, is not returning void. It will accomplish its purpose. It will manifest. It will bless. It will restore. You won't have to chase it. You won't have to perform for it. You won't have to beg God to Make them choose you, because what is sent from heaven comes with recognition, not resistance. The person praying for you has already begun letting go of relationships that don't carry your fragrance. Their heart no longer responds to empty attraction. They're preparing for covenant, for covering, for kingdom purpose. And you are the promise God is sending to them. Let this truth quiet your soul. You do not need to be louder, prettier, younger, richer, or more impressive. You simply need to be aligned. Aligned with truth, aligned with obedience, aligned with trust, because love this deep can't be forced. It must be released, and the release is happening now. Even in your sleep, angels are working behind the scenes. Even in your silence, heaven is aligning dates, locations, and divine introductions. Even in your stillness, God is stirring hearts, opening doors, and clearing the airwaves so your soul can hear the whisper. Prepare, they're coming. Habakkuk 2:3 says, though it linger, wait for it. It will certainly come and will not delay. You've waited well. You've waited long. And your waiting has been worship. Your tears have not been wasted. The prayers you whispered alone in the dark, they reached heaven like incense. And now God is responding. But here is the final truth that must settle in your heart. This relationship is not just about what you will gain. It's about what you will build together. This love is a ministry. It is a message. It is a movement. Together, you will break generational curses. Together, you will restore hope to others. Together, you will teach what real love looks like love. That forgives, that fights, that stays, that honors God first. Matthew 5:14-16 tells us, you are the light of the world. Let your light so shine before men that they may see your good works and glorify your Father in heaven. Your love story will shine, not because it's perfect, but because it's PURPOSED. So begin living like it's already yours. Love yourself, like someone is watching because they are. Someone is observing your glow from afar and feeling drawn. They may be a stranger now, but they will feel strangely familiar when God brings them into your life. You'll be surprised how quickly it unfolds when you stop questioning your worth and start walking in divine readiness. So breathe deep. Take one more moment with me. Close your eyes, open your spirit, and whisper this aloud. Lord, I receive the love you've chosen for me. I trust your timing. I trust your voice. I trust the one you are sending. Prepare me to love without fear and to build without limits. In Jesus' name. Yes, yes, beloved. Let that be your seal. And as we close this divine message, I invite you, if your spirit felt confirmation, if your heart was stirred, if you felt this message was for you, press the like button. Let this be your sign to heaven that you've received it. Type in the comments, blessed and ready. Let every angel assigned to your love story see your agreement. And don't forget, subscribe to Angel Code Message channel for more divine insight and spiritual confirmations. This is not the end, this is a new beginning. The more you stay connected to God's voice, the more you'll walk in alignment with what He has already declared as yours. The angels say, someone is praying to kiss you, to hug you, to marry you, and they're on their way. Stay ready, stay grounded.